Okay, so quite successful last 7 days. Um, I've got, I've managed to work out how to draw these cubes, texture them differently. All these cubes are drawn from the same setup and vertices. I've now actually managed to get to the point where I can add a cube in various different places. This can also, we can also move these cubes. I can't move them correctly yet. As you can see, that's gone to where the original cube is. It was hidden inside the box. If I click that one again, it will move it to that position. So I can set all these boxes to different positions. One of the problems I'm having is getting a unique ID for each object. That little box now is inside the great big box. If I now move the big box out of the way, you'll see the little box is there. I'm struggling. I'm not struggling. I've had a fantastic 7 days. I've achieved something that I thought was going to take me a very, very, very long time to achieve. This is all. These are being drawn from the same. I mean, these are obviously I've preset the positions of these. The idea being, oh, that wasn't where it's supposed to end. It was supposed to end there, but never mind. So I've set up a few new bits. This is to get the cube index for the move-in. This is for the cube to be drawn. This is for the cube to be deleted. I can delete the cube, but I can only delete the last cube in the vector. I can't delete cubes in the middle. I can delete one cube in the middle, but then I can't delete anything else because it messes the index up, and I haven't got my head around how to sort the index out, to refresh the index sort of thing. This is all being controlled in here at it's a simple click on the button, should add the cube. That comes through into here, where I'm completely lost. I don't know where I am at the moment. Default cube, that's the default cube. That's now being drawn from this default cube setup here. This sets all the vertices up and sets the draw chord and everything up in there. And then the 10 cubes that are randomly placed across the scene, they're all drawn. They're drawn from the same thing again. Texture, different texture to those. Add in the cubes. We should add the cubes. That then comes into here and generates, like I say, these are generated at just random positions, but then we can go off. The secret is when you add another cube, then they keep adding to the same space, so it can be a bit confusing. We come down here, we can reset the positions of the cubes. Then we call this should move the cube. Again, you have to click the index, get this index. The problem is I've got to get my head around indexes and how the indexes work and then basically all those cubes I've added, we're drawing them all here in one go, which has cut down on an awful lot of code. There's all those vertices. I seem to have them all. I didn't realise you could use the same set of vertices. Well, I did, but I just didn't know how to do it, so I've been racking my brain, but I finally got round to where, I mean, I think I've got something now that I can start to work on that's going to make the next part of the add the cubes. Oh, well, actually I've set it up at the moment so I can show you that I can just keep adding cubes. We can delete them, but we have to delete them from the end, because if I delete one out of the middle, it messes the index up. So I've got to get my head around how to add cubes to the. If I call it again, you can see it's missed these ones out, and the index is up here. I haven't reset the index properly for it, so we can add a spin to our cube if we want to. I'm really starting to get how to interact with all this stuff and how it can be how it can be. Obviously I need to be able to set these up. I mean, I'd need to, if this was going to be anything of a game which is 100 years away, you would need to be able to set up walls and load things in, objects and stuff, so that you've got to be able to control the cube. So getting control of the cube is my aim at the moment. And I think for somebody with absolutely no knowledge of C++ and how all this, I've got no knowledge of mathematics or anything like that. For God's sakes, I was a gardener. I think I'm really enjoying doing it. This is a challenge. I mean, I waste every single hour of pretty much every single day doing this, and I'm thoroughly enjoying it. Thanks for watching if you did.